I just don't understand why you don't want to get Theo and Victoria arrested. Like, this is serious shit. And I know that, you think that it's like all speculation, but it just makes sense that it's them. Theo's been doing this kinds of thing for years. He makes fake profiles and it's just fucking wild. But I really don't want my time wasted. So, I mean, if you could just figure out things, whatever you got to do, because, I don't want to continue talking to. I want this resolved, and then I want my apology from the entire community, and then I want everyone in the community to give me money and compensation and apologies and money. So figure out whatever you got to figure out, but I gotta, keep myself going. And, like I said, I've always wanted these people arrested to the point where I had to go to my local police and tell them what's going on. But this was over a year ago. This was when everything first started. I don't even remember because the pandemic was so like crazy, but I notified them of everything. Like once AZ started when she doxed me that night, it took me like a couple days because I was telling people in my real life what happened, and they said, you need to go to fucking police because that's scary that someone doxed you. And I'm not saying that she's a crazy murderer, but there's people, crazy people on the internet, you know what I mean? So, I mean, there's that. But like, I want these people arrested, and I know you don't even think it's that's serious, and it is though. And, I just don't want my time wasted. So if you could just figure out everything, and, I think that this young woman, she really does need mental help. And I don't understand why you don't see it, but, because like I said, we discussed if you have autism or something, like some kind of developmental disability where you don't understand things that well. Maybe you should look into that. Because you don't seem to understand. It's like someone giving you a blue ball and you're saying, no, this is red. But anyway, let me know. I'll leave you to that. I'll be working, and yeah, all right, bye. And I don't know if I told you this as well, but someone made a fake Facebook account in August to trash talk my baby tortoise. You can't even make this shit up. They say that they live in like Ireland. And I found out it's a fake account because it says made in August 2022. And it's like a model picture, and all the pictures are like of a model and like Disney and shit. So I don't know who did that. I don't know if it's the same person behind all of this, but yeah, So talking with Steve, trying to figure everything out, because as you do know, the whole Unirock stuff and his stalkery and fuckery, and, he did the whole sock accounts and stuff to Steve. He's admitted that he's just a crazy person, right? But it also, because, like I said, Theo and Nuggets, they confessed, but all I heard was just a couple seconds of what they were talking about and seeing a chat, and then they realized I was in, probably because they saw me, the hello thing or whatever in the Discord when I came in, and they booted me right away. And so I only know that they confessed to having sock accounts and like making fun of me since January. However, but this has been going on for 2 years. So like this has been going on since July 2020. And that is when I was on Steve's channel, and that is when the everything started happening. All of his trolls came to me, right? And then there's my trolls and their trolls morphed together, and now they're a whole thing with the Green Frog group. My trolls are the Green Frog group. His Theo, everyone like that. So anyway, as I was saying, how I'm posting videos like making fun of Unirock again, and seeing if he gets angrier and more things happen. That's the way that I am starting this investigation, because I know you're not going to do anything and you're just going to let, things fucking crumble and, bullshit. So yeah, I'm going to see if he gets mad and sock accounts do more crazy stuff. Like maybe I'll be accused of like, raping a fucking kid or something crazy, right? Let's just see. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I posted the song, I know a man that wears diapers, and his name is Unirock. And his channel is Rock a Lot, and he lies a lot. I know a man who wears diapers. And, yeah, we'll go from there. I believe that it would make sense if it was Unirock and that whole thing, because, I made videos about him and, making fun of him and stuff, and he's never expressed any anger. He actually did, I think twice. He called me a lol cow once, and then another time, he's called me like Raggedy Ann and, Sex Pest on Steve's channel, right? Meanwhile, I never even, so he labeled me Sex Pest. He was the first start. That's why I'm saying, like, when Victoria says that, she's a part of Unirock's group, Unirock / Green Frog / Theo all together, okay? So I don't want you to be confused and think like it's a whole different thing. There's just a whole group of people, but I'm saying that, like, the actual leader of whatever is going on, if it's Unirock, then it would make sense, because he never, like, retaliated. Like, he said things like calling me Raggedy Ann and a sex pest and everything. And guess what? I fucking ignored it. You know what I mean? And, you know how, in Vax came in, she wasn't in 2020. She wasn't in, the community and TCAP community in 2020. No, she wasn't. She came in last year. You notice how she called me Raggedy Ann? Because she got that from Unirock and probably his, all that stuff. It's funny how she called me, her and Victoria both call me the same names that Unirock has called me. So I find that fucking interesting. And I tried to tell you that and you don't listen, but whatever. So it would make sense, because he's never actually retaliated about the videos that I made. And you know that there were several channels. There were 3 fucking channels that have like thousands of followers, and they were watching my videos and laughing. And like watching my like not laughing at me like lol cow, like Cyber Squeaks and all of them do. Like actually like saying my videos are hysterical because I act just like him. Like I smoke my vape, I have the bread busy and all of that. So they said like I did a good puppeteer of him. But it would make sense, because he would be mad that the people that he despises, like Erin, he can't fucking stand her. People like her, she was watching my videos and stuff and laughing and like making fun of him and stuff and wearing diapers and all of that. It would make sense if he never retaliated, and this is him retaliating since 2020 or whatever because of the videos, and this is how he's doing it with all this information. It would really make sense if if Unirock was behind all of this, because he never addressed on his channel. He could have been live on his channel and said something, but the only thing he ever did on his channel. So one night I was pretending to be him in a live stream. Then he went live after, and he's never done this before. I've seen like all of his streams. Everyone's seen all of his streams. Everyone is like cracking up that he did this. He was live after my stream, so we obviously watched. And he goes, "Be right back, guys. I have to use the bathroom." Because, I was saying in my live stream that he's wearing diapers and stuff. So, I don't know, it's just fucking obvious. But I think that, I've triggered him, and it would make sense if he was, but he's the ringleader, I should say, Like I said, they're all involved, but, you don't believe me, and it's kind of fucking bullshit. But, there's like little trails of everything, and you don't give a fuck. Like, you just don't give a fuck. Like, that Victoria did this to me and everything. That they said last year, we're going to take over any channel. You go on their panel. We're going to take over and make them not like you. They use the H word, but I don't use that word, the HATE word. So they've said this. They said these things. Theo has confessed. He said, doesn't matter how many of my sock accounts you keep blocking, because I have over 300 and I'll just log on to another one, right? So, yeah, I mean, you just don't believe me, and this is why we can't communicate, because you don't believe me, and that's kind of like, who do you fucking think is behind this? If you look, there's websites and blogs and stuff about Unirock and how he trolls, and he goes real life, okay? Like, you need to talk to Steve and what he did with his fucking lawyer and stuff. Like, well, don't talk to him. He doesn't want to talk to you, actually. Because I talked to him last night, and I said, well, would you want to talk to Wes about this? And he's like, absolutely not. Nope. After he twisted my words and everything on his channel, nope, I'm never talking to that man again. I was like, okay, just saying, like, there are some things you might be able to say about Unirock. And he said, no, just, I'll tell you what to tell to him. And you can show him my blogs and stuff, all the proof of Unirock making stock accounts for years. And, I'm saying that obviously she shouldn't have put her hands on you if she did, unless you're like Ed and touched yourself, hurt yourself. Unless you're like that, I wouldn't know. I wasn't there, and I'm not going to make accusations because you weren't there when what happened to me. So maybe it should just be Ty because I wasn't there. However, you trigger women because you call them names. You call women names. That's what you do. So you trigger us by doing that. You're very annoying. Like, you laugh when there's things that are serious. Like, I have a feeling like she probably had to talk to you about some serious shit sometimes, and you would just like make jokes and she would just get frustrated. What else? You don't believe people when they are trying to tell you fucking things. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Why do you think that do you think I just made this up about Vex and Victoria and Theo and the whole Discord thing? You think I just made that up? Do you understand that the day that we did the day on the StreamYard, that first day, when Vex said, Raggedy Ann, your hair's fried, and everything that she was saying, she's like, you're a sex pest. That's all Unirock's fucking stuff. That's what he has been saying. I've never sexually harassed anyone. And it's kind of sick that you told people that I sexually harassed you when you sent me a fucking vibrator and we had text messages. And then you keep saying, oh, no. After I told you I had a girlfriend. No. You keep deflecting. And you don't tell people, yeah, we were sexting and stuff. We were sexting until July. And then I found out that the whole Chris Hansen stuff came out. And then I started dating Julie. You just won't be honest and say, yes, I was sexting her and everything. Because she has all these screenshots and chats and stuff. So yeah, I can't lie anymore. It's true, right? You can't do that. But what I'm saying is that these people have admitted things, have said things that are just completely obvious that they're from Unirock's group. And that's just it. And I find I keep saying this and it's fucking disturbing. What I actually wanted to say, forget about that. What I wanted to say is that you're saying that I'm a liar or I'm fabricating, or you think that I'm being paranoid about Vex and Victoria. I don't even know, right? Meanwhile, they have messaged me crazy fucking emails and stuff before and after Hansen. Like, Nuggets was like messaging me on Skype. Okay, so whatever. So if you think that isn't, I'm driving. If you think that isn't true, I can't even fucking focus. Hold on. Okay, so, sorry, I had to park because it's hard for me to drive and think straight. So, and I ran a red light as I was talking to you, and I was like, all right, hold on, let me stop for a second. Good thing that it didn't have a cam on that one, and I was safe. It wasn't, okay. So, if, Victoria and Vex are saying that it's not true, right? Obviously, they're not going to give it up, and they're never going to say it, right? They're never going to, unless the police get involved in the FBI or whatever, what have you. So they're saying, oh, she's just jealous of us. That does not make any sense because there are other women in the community. First of all, I don't see that they're pretty at all. Both of them Photoshop as fuck. And then when they don't, I never seen Nuggets filtered, but Vex, she does Get Ready With Me streams, right? And she does look like a meth head. I'm sorry, but you think that I'm fucking jealous of her. She has no talent. There's nothing for me to be jealous of her. There are other women in the community that kind of get along with. There are some that I don't, and they are, you know, part of the whole Tweedledum group and everything, and they join the Cyber Squeak and everything, and they're fucking hot. So, like, it has nothing to do with jealousy or anything. I'm just saying that these people are 100% involved because of the things that they have said and done. Like Victoria, admitting to, the whole thing that she said, oh, in January it started, but that whole thing was the fucking truth. And I'm sorry that you believe her that because she said, oh, I was joking. No, that was her being truthful. And then she realized, oh wait, no, well, let me keep this up. Let me say I was joking and keep up this joke and stuff and everything, because then my whole group will be mad and it will be all over. And then, she can get us, like, you know, actually caught, whatever. I gotta go, but you understand what I'm saying is that they say and do things, call me Raggedy Ann and Sex Pest, that Unirock coined that name and everything. They say things that Unirock says, and so they're obviously part of Unirock's group and everything, and you just won't listen. Whatever, I gotta go. I don't even know if I even had any cohesive thoughts, but I'm so busy right now, I'm working. They have White Claws at this festival. Yeah, whoa, White Claws at this festival. White Claws at this festival. I'm gonna drink. They have White Claws at this festival. Whoa, White Claws at this festival. White Claws at this festival. I'm going to drink. Hello! Westmost. Hello, I'm Westmost, the host of the worst channel on YouTube. I'm mean and I bully people. I'm a bully. My name is Westmost. I think attacking someone is breaking up an arrest that they weren't convicted of and telling people that they're a violent person so that hundreds of people think that I'm a fucking violent person. You slandered me. I don't know if you fucking realize that. Chris Hansen slandered me. I was never convicted. I have multiple witnesses. I went to therapy and everything. So if he wanted to do an actual investigation, because I watch true crime and you know that I do. You know that he could have found my fucking therapist and had my notes released because I would have consented for that release. But you didn't do proper research and, you know, you slandered me and told people that I was a violent person when I've never had any violent record or a past or anything like that. That I was the victim, and I know that you're probably like, Sniffle, you're the victim. No, but I really was. I'm the one who went to therapy. If he was a victim, he would have went to therapy, but he didn't because he's a drunk alcoholic and he did this shit to me. And he did to other people too. So whatever. But that's no here, no there. I'm just saying that, you know, and I speak passionately, okay? I'm not angry. I'm not aggressive. So I wish you would stop saying I'm aggressive because I'm just a passionate person. And that's just it. Like when I went to therapy, you know, she said all the time, you're very passionate when you talk about this. And then, you know, and I've built my strength not to fucking cry. That's why people are like, there's no crying, there's no tears. I went through therapy for years. That's why. So I went from crying every day to not even being able to talk because I was so traumatized, to being able to talk about it. And then when my last day of therapy, I said, I don't even have to talk about it anymore because I feel fine. You know what I mean? Like I feel better about myself. But that's the thing is, you know, I wasn't convicted. So for you to put out that I'm not only a violent person, but a sexual predator when no one has dropped any DMs or anything or any kind of proof of me actually being a sexual predator. Do you understand that? So you did slander me. You did defame me because that did hurt my reputation. Should I say about you? The things that I said about you, no one believed. And if people believed, it was like probably maybe like 4 or 5 people. Compared to hundreds and thousands, actually thousands, because that's what the videos have, thousands of views. This is slander. And you guys are just like, oh, she doesn't have any money, so we could say whatever we want about her and she can't fucking sue us. Do you understand that you slandered me? Because I'm not a violent person, never had any history or anything like that. Everyone that knows about the Chris Hansen video, they're like, it's so crazy because you're not a violent person. This is insane. Everyone that has seen it says this is slander. I could show you messages from my actual friends. And they do hashtag Chris Hansen's a con man. He's a fraud. That's why I keep doing it, because we all keep doing it, because I never fucking hurt anyone. There would have been history. I've never preyed on someone sexually. Was I sexual on my actual channel? Yeah. Did I have an NSFW Discord server? Yes. That doesn't make me predatory. There would have been way more people coming out. So you did slander me. And I do, like, you need to figure this out. And I want an apology. And I want thousands of dollars in compensation. And I do deserve it. I'm very passionate about this. I just want to know, because several people that I'm talking to right now and saying I'm talking to Wes about this, we all are collectively saying, how would you feel if you were arrested because of Muse's accusations? And not only did a lot of people not believe you, but Chris Hansen put out a video about you. And then you just had to like fight it and all that jazz. You know what I mean? How is that fair? That's exactly what fucking happened to me. I am lucky that I have friends in real life and online that care about me and know that I'm a sweet person and I don't do malicious things. You know, I'm awkward, like I make skits and do stuff like that, and I joke too much and I'm sarcastic and, you know, all that, whatever. I'm witty, all of that. But that's nothing. Chris Hansen should never have investigated me, because especially after I was called out for being too sexual on my channel, you do realize I stopped and I deleted all my videos and everything. I changed that pattern. You know, once I realized, I was like, all right, so other YouTubers that are famous and have 3.2, you know, millions of followers and views, they can be sexual on their channels, but I can't. Only they can, because whatever the reason is, I don't know. But only other people can be sexual on their channel. I can't. And they could become famous and be sexual on their channel and make money off of that. They can do it, but I can't. And I know that now, Wes. I understand that. So I changed, and then he still put out a video about me. This is such a crock of bullshit. And I want this fucking figured out. And I want money compensation. Not only from you, but from Hansen. And I want from the entire community to fucking pay for shit. Because there were days that I was accused of things that I didn't actually fucking do. I'm not a violent person. So unless... Do you know what? I'm fucking done. If you don't correct this shit and put out the accurate information and compensate me, and I feel like you're going to be like, that's extortion. I don't know. Whatever. If you don't fix this bullshit, I'm going to not only believe Muse, but I'm going to go out of my way in life to have an interview with her privately. Because I'll tell her, this isn't for views or anything. Like, I feel bad for you. And I'm going to make sure that everyone knows that maybe you did sex traffic her. Right? How would you feel? How would you feel? This doesn't make any sense that you believe shit that's not fucking true. So I'm supposed to just believe that Muse was a liar and crazy person, and you didn't tell her to make videos, whatever, Snapchat, Chatterbait, whatever. No, because I want to ask her, did he ever tell you to use a vibrator like you did with me and make a video? Because you did with me. Because there obviously is more to the story, and I want to hear her out. So if you don't fix this shit, I'm going to be a Muse supporter. I'm going to stand by her. I know that she's crazy. Like, trust me. I've watched the videos on other people's channels that she's done, and she's, you know, out there. But I'm also out there, but I'm not, you know, maliciously out there. But I'm going to make sure that I have a talk with her, and I fully support her on my channel and any platform I could, unless you fix this. Also, not only do we believe Unirock is behind this, but I would love for you to explain to me and do some hard digging like I did. Anti Without a Crystal Ball people, we all did. He had in his veteran ID, which I show you and I still have on my phone, it looks fucking fake. You're supposed to look forward for a government ID, all government ID. There is not one single ID that I've ever seen, military related or non-military related, of someone looking up like a mugshot, like, yo, I'm a thug. Look at it. His chin is up. Just look at it. Just fucking look at it. And he's wearing something on his head. He's wearing a head covering. On the government website, okay, not only on the government website does it say no exceptions, even medical reasons, okay? So if you had some kind of, I don't know, whatever, it says that on the government website. Please look into it, because everyone else did. But there's this Anti Without a Crystal Ball channel who her boyfriend or spouse, I don't remember. Oh, no, I think they're married. Yeah, they're married. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He was in the military, and he has said that they tell you that you can't wear head coverings. There's no exceptions. There's nothing like that. And said that you have to be able to see they'll even ask you to retake the photo if you blink or like your eyes are a little bit squinty, because they need to see the color of your eyes. They need your facial, they need all of that. So if you look at his government ID, his veteran ID, his medical veteran ID, his like chin is like up. Now they actually have these IDs. They have the military ID. You can make a fake one off online real quick. You could research it yourself, and that's why we believe that he's complete fucking fraud, and he needs to be in jail. He's done this horrible things. I believe that he is involved in all of this, and I know, like I said, that it was Theo and Nuggets, but I believe that he's holding the puppet thing, and then they're just dancing. Dance, monkey, dance, And it makes sense, because if you think about it, they all came in last year in the community. And there's so many people that agree with me. I wouldn't say so many, but there is a vast majority of people who say it is weird, Jess, that the people who don't like you came into the community since 2020 when the harassment started. And I said, thank you. It makes all sense. I mean, I understand there could be new people. Some people get into TCAP. Totally get it, but that's not what's happening here at all. So let me know. Do you think it's odd there hasn't been a huge murder case in quite some time? I'm talking about Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer. There hasn't been some crazy case. Of course there was, there's been major cases, but I'm talking about nationwide cases where people were abducted and murdered from different states around the United States. I find that odd. Now, I know a lot of true crime cases that are evil and wicked, but nothing that involves a nationwide murder, right? So you would think that maybe this murderer is doing the things now, and in the future they will be caught. Then there will be Insider Edition, Netflix, all those psychology people on, true crime people on YouTube and other platforms like TikTok. This will be huge, but it's really fucking sad that there's so many fucking missing people, and you gotta think that something big is going on. Of course there's individual circumstances, but something huge is going on. Just like Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer, there is going to be an explosion, a huge case that whacks the several years off of the water. So all we gotta do is just wait, because we don't know. It's a mystery. But one day we will find out, and we will be in just amount of shock as we were back in the day. So if you're not a troll, you end up apologizing me, giving me compensation, helping me get these people behind this arrested, I would consider doing the lying pastor that we know, David, forgot his name. We would do a reaction to the highlights of the videos, the depositions. So, if we got this to work out, and I believe it would be really funny, because we are really funny together, and no one has really watched these videos, anytime I've ever mentioned no one knows what I'm talking about, David Micah Taylor, right? So no one ever understands, but if we put it out there, it would be freaking funny, let me know. There is a storm right now. I am scared of thunder, and you just don't want to take this seriously. You're talking about doing a live stream when I want a criminal investigation. Well, that's why I do not believe you, and I believe that you're trying to troll me again. And other people are saying, be careful of him, but you just don't stand shit, I guess. That's all. So I am scared right now. I'm in my bed, but this noise is very loud. It is a storm on an island. Yeah, I'm just really scared right now.